Doug.com, and also Noah of PBCentral.com, one and the same. We're here outside of MacWorld 2008 in San Francisco.
The bald guy with the glasses, that's me. My name's Noah, and I write about technology and do video reviews of gadgets for a couple of websites you might have seen. And the guy with the funny hats is Doug. Doug's a web designer, game developer, an old friend of mine. When MacWorld started this year, we thought, you know what? Let's grab our video camera, head to downtown San Francisco, and see if we can find something interesting to make a movie about. Apple CEO Steve Jobs generates so much hype around his yearly keynote address where new products are released that people had camped out the night before to get in. But we weren't granted access to the keynote, so we headed straight for the show floor. Sorry?
No, not till 11 a.m. and you may not take pictures from out here. Yeah, you have to get away from the door.
Undeterred, we headed to the media room for some coffee, but there was none. Instead, we found scores of reporters just like us, relegated to checking their competitors' blogs to find out what was going on at the keynote address.
Yeah, Randy Newman. Short people.
Distraught at the thought of missing Randy Newman, we turned to the financial news.
Alright. Let's get to what people really care about. Oh, down 7.5. Ouch. The street is not happy.
Investors may not have been happy, but we were. Coffee had arrived. Now fortified, we headed out to the show floor in search of excitement.
Where's Randy Newman?
Even if Wall Street was lukewarm on the new MacBook Air, reporters and bloggers were drawn to display tables of the super-thin laptop like moths to a white-hot flame. And so Doug fired up the camera, I fought my way through the crowd, grabbed a MacBook, opened up my mouth, and by the time I went to bed that night, people were commenting on YouTube.
We're live at MacWorld.
With that out of the way, we headed to the outer edges of the trade show floor, where there were more iPod cases than you could shake a stick at, and some very strange giveaways.
We have an armor skin iPod Nano for Aldo. There you go, have a good one, man. How you doing, Chris?
You want to try to win something?
I'm gonna make you do something.
There were adapters, there were protectors, there were speakers, there were cases.
You can listen to your iPod on the beach.
You could listen to your iPod underwater, and you could even listen to your iPod while you're mountain climbing. We saw larger-than-life walls of video screens, we saw pocket-sized folding keyboards, and we even saw what might have been the first case custom-made for the new MacBook Air laptop. And those giveaways we mentioned? Doug won one. Well, all I got was a photo with a guy whose head is shinier than mine. No matter how hard we tried, the only way to escape the gravitational pull of the new Mac was to test out some noise-canceling earphones and escape to a sound isolation chamber, where Doug got a first-hand look at an iPod case with speakers built right in.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my parents. And
by the end of the day, we were pretty beaten down, but it was totally worth it. I mean, we finally got our coffee, made some new friends,
Video guys.
oh,
and saw some old friends,
Hey,
How are you?
How are you?
and even learned something about ourselves.
so what is it about these bags that would make them not suitable for me or Doug?
They're adorable, they're stylish, they're classy, they're chic.
Soulja Boy, what's up?
But it wasn't until I went through my goodie bag the next day back at the office that I found the real gem of this year's MacWorld. It wasn't the promotional skateboard or the iPod cases, and it wasn't even the free t-shirt. No, buried deep inside of the bag was something far more exciting. Was it? Could it be? Was this really an early prototype of the next big thing from Apple? The paper-thin, unbelievably light iPhone Air?